Of course, Craven wouldn't tell me that. Yes, now we should be getting something. Good God. I love that shit, man. I love that so much. Nothing will make you feel like a goofball more than sitting there and then realizing that your mic wasn't turned on. And the reason I didn't realize it is because I was looking over at the meter and it was still registering, like I was seeing movement, but it was registering movement from in the game. I was seeing the game's sound meter. And so that's why I thought that I had my mic on, and I didn't. Because when the computer powers down, I have to turn the mic back on. Like on its own. It's plugged into the interface, but for some reason, when the computer powers down, then it just totally shuts the mic off, and then I have to like power it back on manually, which is kind of a pain in the dick because of what just happened there. You know what I mean? Anyway, what I was saying... Stream sucks. Time to shut it down. Yeah, okay. We can just be done. We'll be done. We'll be done. Craven wants to be done, so we're just gonna shut it down. But first, let me tell you with the sound on what happened. The power went out. I got a text message that said, "Hey, this is your energy company. The power is going to be down until about 3:15 a.m. And I was like, all right, well, fine. I'll just get back on the stream on my cell phone, and I'll do a scary stories in the dark stream. And I was going to do that. And then as I was preparing to, I got another text, and it was like, hey, it's your energy company again. Your power's off, but it's going to be back on probably around 2:15 a.m. And I said, all right, fine. That's better, but that's still a long time to wait to restart my stream on the computer. So yes, I'm just going to continue my plan here. I'm going to stream from my phone with a scary story stream in the dark. I was getting a candle and everything. And then, out of nowhere, about 5 minutes after that last text, boop, power all comes back on. So I don't know where that first estimate came from. How the energy company went from, it's probably going to be about 4-ish hours until we get your power back on, to we'll have it back on in 20 minutes tops. I mean, I'm glad they did, but it's like, who's the guy who makes that estimate and sends out all the texts? Because that's quite a head spin. No, I'm not really going to let the terrorist win. I was only saying that so he would feel good about himself for a moment. I really don't give a shit. If he wants the stream to be over so badly, then he can just turn off himself. He can just turn off. He can go watch something else. He can go watch... why don't you go watch... what are the kids watching now? Go watch... go watch Unspeakable. Go watch 8-Bit Ryan instead. Go watch an 8-Bit Ryan stream. Or go watch... who else? Go watch a Dak Blake video. If you don't want to be here. Anyone. You can watch anyone. You could go watch Hawk Tua. Why don't you go watch the latest episode of Talk Tua, Craven? He's going to go watch Blippi. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, you know what? I got just the idea for you. Why don't you go turn on some Blippi, get out one of your several copies of the Harley Quinn Fartacular, what was it? The Fartacular something butts. Silent but Deadly #1. And you can just scratch and sniff, or, sorry, you can rub and smell to your heart's content through all hours of the night. And there won't be anyone here to stop you. Just you, Blippi, and Harley Quinn's farts to keep you company all through the night. As you rub and rub and rub and rub and rub till you can't rub anymore. Have a rub and a smell. Go for it, man. No one's stopping you. No one's keeping you here. All right. So now. Oh, one other thing. Right when I stopped, Jess was on her phone. She was trying to text into the chat to say the power was out, and it wasn't even letting her send that message. I don't know if it went through, but she said it looked like someone else had joined the channel, or there was like, or joined as a member. Like we got a new member. Or there was like a membership gifted to someone. What happened there? I missed that. Because it wasn't like boop, 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 this powered down, that powered down, I got to see this or that. It was just like lickety split, lights out. All right, let's, I think this is about where we were. I'm glad the progress saved here. I wasn't sure if it was going to.
I see one of them.
Yep. You got him? Good. Stop eating me! Big television for back in that day, I think. Justin gifted a membership. It randomly chose Fizzaroli. Oh! Well, that was nice. Thanks for gifting someone a membership. That was nice of you. A real treat. Hopefully Fizzaroli enjoys the perks. Hey, look at this. Here's another thing you don't see in modern games sometimes. Many of them. Many modern games have gotten rid of the reflection in the mirror gimmick. And it's funny that you used to see it back in this day fairly often. And so many games today just, they'll make like the mirror cloudy. They'll use like gimmicks that people used a long time ago to avoid having to show the character in the mirror or mirror the surroundings and such. But I like pointing stuff like that out, you know. Speaks to the laziness, I think, of a lot of modern devs. Not all of them. There's still
reminding you that all the ruckus outside doesn't give you an excuse to slack off on your calisthenics. A healthy cop is a happy cop. I'm happy. Are you happy? And if you're not, why not? Get happy. Get healthy. Masters out.
Craven says mods should get free shit. Well, maybe the basic version. I could see that for the basic. But if I have to send you shit through the mail, like physical products, just because, and by the way, you had a moment of dereliction last night. If we want to talk about mods and their duties and getting free shit, I had bots harassing me on Twitch last night. Speaking of Twitch, I think Twitch does that. Maybe they do. But it's funny you should bring up Twitch because you weren't even there to take care of things last evening when I was being harassed by a bot. I was being harassed and harangued by a bot last night. And I said, where is he? Where's Gray Porn? Nowhere to be found. Dereliction of duty. I think JJ is the one who used that phrase. And I agree. Oh yes, it was over. We went from being so over to being so back. My power went out. Power in the neighborhood was out. Energy company was like, it's going to be out until about 3:15 a.m. And then it was going to be out until about 2:15 a.m. And then it just kicked back on out of nowhere. I was going to do a scary story stream using my cell phone. And then I ended up not having to do that. So here we are. Ah, yes. You're paying for bots to harass and harangue me on Twitch. That makes sense.
Holy crap! Spit that out, damn it! I'll show you what.
Oh, you stop it. We get him? Okay. Now, where do we gotta go here? Through this door, maybe? No, that won't even open. This one?
This is a
Ah.
We have a code red situation. There is a zombie in the police station. Repeat, zombie in the police station. I'd like to encourage you all to shoot first and ask no questions whatsoever.
Okay. It's time for a big scuffle. A big showdown. I can probably just go ahead and do that. That'll work. Oh, he's done. How'd that get both of us? It's crap. No, you guys, no. No, we're gonna... There. Okay. Alright. Anyone else out here? One guy in the corner. Got him. Ghoulie said he once lost power because some rock for brains numbskull drove into a power pole. He was home alone when it happened too, and he was like 8 or so. It was scary. I think that happened here one time. That's what I thought it was when the lights went out. A couple years ago, I think it's been, but we did lose power due to an auto crash nearby. I don't know what this one was. They didn't say. They just said, power's out. It's going to be out for a while. And then it wasn't out for a while. Where am I supposed to go? Where do they want me to go? There's no, like, look, look. Look, look. Look, look. Look, look. Like they do in Pac-Man. Look, look. Look, look. I'm just tippy stepping. I've been through here. A little objective marker or something would be appreciated. I'm just trying to follow the noises. And that's not it, of course. Craven tells me that I'm welcome for the bump in viewership. Sure hope this doesn't expose you in a few years. Because you bought bots to come to my channel and harass me. So generous of you. I thought it was just what you needed. You needed some bots. Silly ass people, man. I'll show everyone how successful I am. I'll just buy a bunch of bots so it looks like more people are watching than they are. I mean, come on. Don't try to fluff your numbers. Makes you look like a dumb dummy. A nincompoop. A real so-and-so. Victimless crime. Ticket jaywalkers. Do you guys jaywalk routinely? What do you think of jaywalking? I think jaywalking should be okay. It's like, it's up to you. You're taking the risk, right?
Got one over here.
Hut, 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 hut. I'm working on it. I'm working on divorce coin so I can rug pull everyone. Ghoulie just jaywalked today. I mean,
Listen up, you brain-eating cretin.
so often you're standing there,
Is over.
right?
My men are cleaning the rest of the zombie filth off the streets. And as for you, I'm gonna fix your wagon personally.
Hey.
Dr. Y is on his way over right now, but I'll be dancing on your grave long before he arrives. I wonder if there'll be anything left for him to dissect.
We can't let those thugs destroy such a fascinating and potentially useful specimen.
Not to worry, old chap. We'll do it ourselves. Where's the bone saw?
I thought you had it.
Oh, this is cool. We get like the thing segment. You can play as the hand. Left moves it, and then you can jump up. But anyway, so often, you know, you're out and about and you're standing there at the crosswalk and there's no cars at all. There's nothing coming from the left. There's nothing coming from the right, and you're just looking. You're waiting for the signal to say, okay, you can walk now. It makes you feel very slave-like. You know what I mean? I don't like that feeling. I don't even like it being at a, you know, fucking stoplight. Because the same thing can happen, and I've gone before in that situation. Especially late at night. You're stopped there. You need to turn left. And it's been like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. No cars from the left. No cars from the right. No one in sight. And it's like, what am I doing? Why am I still sitting here? Just to obey traffic laws? I would literally put no one in the world in danger if I go right now. And if I can say that, then sometimes I'll just go for it. And you're hoping there's not like a cop behind the bushes, you know. But it's never happened in the few times I've done it. Craven says that murder is a victimless crime, TBH. In his opinion, TBH, murder, victimless crime. Yeah, the friends and relations of the murderee might feel differently. Look, he flips you off. Ghoulie said the only reason why he still sits at red lights later at night is because Georgia State Patrol is everywhere you don't see, And they are ruthless regardless of what you did. Cop laugh is the gnome laugh is more like that. Which is a little bit different from Jay's laugh. The Jay Leno laugh is a little bit different. Can I possess these guys?
I can't fight it.
Yeah, then you can take over the dudes. Oh. Oh no. But then also if the possessed guy dies, then so does my hand. I didn't realize that. Okay, they want me to go into the hatch. Where is that hatch? There was a hatch they were highlighting. Was this it up here? Climb up walls. Go like that. In here. Into the vents. It's an invention. Those old GSP don't mess around. The Ultimate Fighter GSP also does not mess around. Who would win? Georgia State Patrol or George St. Pierre? They get to do one round with like all the police accoutrement, like guns and handcuffs and anything the State Patrol gets, George St. Pierre also gets. And then they have to do another round that's just hand-to-hand combat. Press Y to possess prisoner. There we go.
Pomade. Oh my God, your head.
And what do I do with him?
Another one.
Oh. Okay, so now...
What for? Never enough bullets.
So he's all out of bullets. What am I supposed to do with him? What do I need this guy to do? Is that a button to press? Am I trying to let guys out? Yeah, there we go. We're causing chaos and chaos. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, shit. What, do I just do that and then hop back up here again? What's the deal? They're being a little stingy with the objectives. Oh, no, just a single officer. Not the entire... I mean, yeah, if it was the entirety of the Georgia State Patrol, I'm sure that they would best him, even in hand-to-hand. But no, just they get to pick their best guy, and then he takes on GSP. In a UFC fight, and then in a cop fight. And there'd have to be a third round in case it was a tie.
Don't move. I'm bringing you in.
What, I thought it said, like, press Y to... Oh, there we go.
For them.
Okay, so you have a little something you can do. So we let those guys out and those guys out. Oh! How do I get off of him? Okay, so we're saved now. How can I let go? I can't jump down. You think a single officer could make it interesting? It'll be a toss-up and a fist fight, an easy W for the Georgia Patrol boys when it comes to cop fighting. That's assuming that George St. Pierre has not trained in firearms or, you know, other forms of martial arts besides just hand-to-hand. And I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Okay, we operate the controls here. We're free.
My work is too important. I must flee.
Come here. What?
No. No.
You can join the team, buddy. You can join the team. You were so interested. Come here. Oh, you're gonna try and fight back, huh? You little shit. Is that so? God damn it, don't get killed by him. Did he just kill... Did the scientist kill... Okay. Alright, you know what? That's horse shit. And I've had it. You wait until I heal up. I'm coming back for you. Here we go. Now I got him. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Nicely done. Now that we're free, let's get the crap out of here, man. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's go down this way, I think. Eat prisoner? Who? Oh, that guy? Oh. Oh, another one? Oh. I thought these guys were already zombies. I thought they'd been zombified. Hey, no. We got him. Okay, let's... You know what happened to my dad one time, speaking of state troopers and such? My dad was driving home late at night after playing a musical program. And, oh, look at this. We got Riot Shield dudes. The old Riot Squad. He was driving home late at night, just cruising at a nice leisurely, like, a nice leisurely pace. And... Oh. Got it. Hey, how is he doing that? There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get over here and just heal up for a second. So he's driving home at a nice leisurely pace in the slow lane, not speeding at all, not in the slightest. He said he was actually going under the speed limit, just enjoying a nice cruise. And as he was nearing home, I think he was just about an exit away, he saw a man run out into the center of the highway and throw something, like he was rolling something across the highway. And he didn't have time to react and stop completely. He tried slowing down, but ended up rolling, driving over the, what do they call them? Stop sticks. That made his car spin around on the highway and come to a stop in the median. And he got out and looked down probably about 50 yards from where this guy was, where this gentleman had gone ahead and just thrown these sticks.
I see one.
Come on over here. He's not going to come over, is he? He's too afraid. Oh, we got him. And he's like, what the hell's going on? What are you doing? Luckily, they like didn't run after him and shoot him or anything, but there was a mix-up. There was a big mix-up, it turns out. They said there was a high-speed chase at that time. They were trying to catch a guy going from Cincinnati to like the Dayton area on I-75, which is the highway that my father was driving on. And yeah, they thought my dad was the guy that they were looking for. But here's the kicker. Here's what's great about it. His car was not the same color. It wasn't the same make or model. It wasn't the same year. It looked nothing like the car they were trying to find. And also, he wasn't going fast. So, one of the ultimate blunders that I've ever heard of, like, personally, as far as like someone I know, someone close to me, may be the ultimate blunder of a cop story. Big mix-up. Ghoulie knows I-75. Yeah, I've driven I mean, yeah, if I go to Florida, I take I-75 all the way down. Runs all the way through the state of Georgia. But my dad didn't get anything good out of it. They like paid for his tires. I mean, he could have like flipped and died. So I figured that would have been worth a little something. I figured he could have gotten some more out of that. I think his lawyer advised him not to try and push it. It's like, you don't want to go to battle with these guys because they'll fuck with you. If you live in the area, they're going to fuck with you forever. So it's like, is it worth it to you? And he's like, no, just fix my car and we'll move on. 85 is super busy around ATL. I-85. I don't know much about 85. I've driven that I-75 a lot, though.
What's that?
What's that? Let's just, I'm just kind of going this way. Just kind of making my way on down here. Is this the right direction?
I see.
Through here? Am I speed running on accident? I don't think I've really turned any zombies to my team, so this is probably not the best idea, I don't think. But if this is where I'm supposed to go, then I suppose it's not a bad method, right? I got that guy. I mean, that's one, but yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to stop again. Whoop! Do a little hop, skip, and a jump. We go through here to the exit. They're not letting me through. Okay. It's over here. Who just did that? Who got me? This guy? This guy gonna get me?
It was just here.
If I can get around behind him.
Look, nobody escapes the
Well, you stupid idiot.
Useless. Dear.
There we go.
No!
That's good. This is a nice way to just maybe turn some of these guys to my team.
Run for your life.
There's a couple. There we go. Alright, let's see. That's stupid. Alright, here. Good time. Good time. There we go. Good time, Charlie's. Grindstone. No. Who's shooting me? Where's that coming from? You ever remember eating at a place called Grindstone Charlie's? No one ever talks about that place. There was a place called O'Charlie's too. O'Charlie's, Grindstone Charlie's. Oh something. There was another. Bennigan's. What happened to all these restaurants from the 90s? Fuddruckers. Chi-Chi's. Okay, Ghoulie. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the remainder of your spring break. Try to get some rest and relaxation. And also work on something cool. Try to pick a cool project to work on, why don't you, while you got the free time. Don't just sit and laze about. Do a fun project. Pick a project of yours to complete. That's my advice. The O'Charlie's by me closed. Unceremoniously. It was like there, and then it was shut down. I don't know what happened. It was never like super busy, but one day, I never ate there. Not at that location. I don't think I had been to O'Charlie's in like 20 years. But you'd see it, drive past it. It just seemed like one of those things that was going to be there forever. Then it was gone.
I'm glad you came directly to my office. It's much more convenient.
Nice.
if I kill
All
you
right.
here. You're about
Night
to
night.
learn you can't escape the long arm of the law. I told you I would dance in your grave, and I meant it.
Round 1 dance. It's a dance off? Oh, it's like Simon. What? Watch the pattern when Chief Masters dances. Duplicate his moves with the face buttons. Okay, I was trying to. What? Press the matching button and sync to the light pattern. Trying to. What the fuck? I'm trying! I'm trying right when they do it! I've got it memorized. It's just green. Okay, good. It's like... There we are. Perfect.
Incredible.
Round 2.
It's like an undead century.
Okay. I like Simon. Perfect.
You're pretty spry for a dead man.
Dance faster now. All right.
That's for me.
Time for the Ben Queller, huh? I think that's who it is. Perfect. No problem. We got it. Double beats now. All right, round 4, double beats. No problem. Nope. Made him... Small mistake on that last one. Perfect. Another perfect. Bonus round. Okay, time for the bonus. Thought that would be it. Well, I don't even know. I wasn't even paying. That went too many. No. I wasn't ready for this. Wasn't ready for the bonus.
Beat that, zombie!
Oh. Well, we won anyway. That's good. Sona just woke up from a nap. I was in her dream. What'd you say? In my dream, you have a crackhead $50, then complain about how much money for you gave them for an hour, and how he really didn't even buy a morsel of food. In your dream, I had a crackhead for $50. Like in the chat, was there a crackhead in the chat who gifted me $50 and then complained about how much money they gave me? They gifted me $50. They sent me a $50 super chat from a crackhead, and then he was mad that he sent me that money because he didn't have any money at all. Oh, I gave a crackhead 50. I see.
Relax, baby. Ted would have wanted it this way.
Oh.
Yeah, like 3
Well, I wouldn't do
hours
that.
ago.
I wouldn't give a crackhead $50.
It's time to
That was
move
obviously a dream. That would never happen.
Fred, oh.
That's okay, no problem. Everyone's entitled to a few typos.
I'm bringing you in. I got a wife and kids. I'll show you what for. You.
Oh, you got him? You got him? That would be fun if we had a crackhead join the chat one time. Besides Craven. Uh-oh. Here come the coppers again. Oh, we got a guy who can turn him. That works. Here, let's take it in one direction here. Let's try to... Nope. No, you're not. What do we got there? What's this? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Joe Bob Rizzoli's fine Italian diner. Looks just fine. I like being outside here. It's nice to get back outdoors. In some of this... Oh, okay. You're gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that.
Let me give you a hand.
There we go.
My bread.
Is this a police bot? He's not hitting me. That's nice of him. What do you think of Punch Bowl? Would you guys like to live in Punch Bowl? Does it seem like a nice place to live, minus the zombies? Like when it's functioning properly? Would you rather live in Punch Bowl or in Rapture from BioShock? You gotta get him though. You gotta get him. You gotta get him. There we go. Here, get that guy. That's easy pickings right there. Oh, watch out. Hold on. We'll build up a nice arsenal here. We'll give him a little slap with his own arm. Take this down here. What do they got? What is this place? What do we call this? Oh, that's a parking lot. It's a parking lot. Then we got a theater over here. Is that the Paramount? What's playing? Tonight only. Robots on Ice. Sold out. Robots on Ice.
And I married a cannibal cheerleader whose smile stole the heart of the high school quarterback.
And what's this big building? I don't know what that is. It's very, very futuristic, though. It's very nice. Oh, it's saying... Did it say go to the parking garage? Is that what they want me to do? Do I need to go into the parking garage, actually? Oh, we're going to the mall. That's fun. That'll be a fun thing to do. Be like Dawn of the Dead. Or, you know, Dead Rising. Gotta see what the mall looks like. I don't remember, because it's been like 20 years or something since I played this, I think. Been a long time. Oh, hey, what's up, Obi-Wan? He said, is this actually set in Punch Bowl, New South Wales? I didn't realize that was an actual place. I didn't know there was a real place called Punch Bowl. But they don't have any sort of accents that would make me think it's in South Wales. So I'm guessing probably no. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here. Jess has just entered the room.
No. Don't tell on me.
She's wearing her bonnet.
Be nice. What flavor do you want? Mango, pineapple, or strawberry banana? It's for your sleepy time gains.
I guess strawberry. What, did you not want me to have this one?
No, I was trying to figure out which one was which.
Oh, you did a double take when you...
Well, they look kind of similar. See, same
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't sure.
Okay. I thought you were sad that I picked the one I picked.
You're supposed to drink it 30 minutes or so before you hit the sack. So
Okay.
just
All right.
want you to have- I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Screw my morning self with the rest of my drawing time and be butthurt.
All right.
So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Sona was having dreams about you.
I saw that. She said, I just saw, she said, I told you not one fucking morsel.
Yeah.
Not one fucking morsel.
She said you had a you gave a crackhead $50.
Yeah.
And then complained about how much money you gave them for an hour, and you didn't even buy a morsel of food. So that does sound like something you'd say in real life.
Yeah. Well, I've had something similar happen when I tried to help someone. They complained. Huh? Oh no, there's something different. Where I think I gave them like $20 or something, and they got mad that I didn't have like 50. It was ridiculous. Turned me off from helping people ever in my life.
Now until the end of time.
Mm-hmm. I'll never help anyone again. Justin said night. Yeah, we're in a fictionalized 1950s utopia named Punch Bowl, Obi-Wan. I don't think it's based on a real place. But have you been to the Punch Bowl that you mentioned? Does it look anything like this? Is it nice? I need to be able to get these guys. There we go. That's good. That's a good use. Oh, did one of them get back up? For real? Oh, you know what? Oh, no. Damn it. Where did all my zombies go? Like, why did no one follow me in here? That's crazy. Alright, healing up. And... here, let's maybe do this. Let's maybe... there we go. That's gonna help us out. Get that flatulence. Got his arm. And we'll just go ahead and turn him to our side. Turn him into a zombie. And that should be nice and good. Obi-Wan said it reminds him of the Powerpuff Girls' home city, Townsville. Sounds like a generic made-up town that's a place in Australia, too. Yeah, I remember old Powerpuff Girls. A while back, they released, what was it, some footage from the failed live-action show they were going to do. And I was like, holy cow. That would have been one of the worst shows ever created. They made a good decision to put the old kibosh on that one, I think. Oh, let's go around. Maybe we can get him from behind here. Catch him in a back shot. There we go. Up your ass, Craven. Come on, you can't do that. There.
Keep your mitts to yourself.
We can get him.
Medic!
Get him. There we go.
My legs!
There we go. Nicely done. Punch Bowl was mentioned, associated with Trent from Punchy, which was a meme from like 18 years ago. I don't remember that. And I remember some 18-year-old memes. But I don't remember Trent from Punchy. What was the deal with Trent from Punchy? Was that like an exclusively Australian meme? Is that why I don't know it? Or did I just miss the boat? Oh, man. Man. Okay. They're gonna waste all my... Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay, we got... I'm almost completely out of zombie friends. Ah! Oh, come on! Can someone else eat him? There we go. Get up. Come on. We got work to do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take out the coppers. We only got a few left. Nope. Nope. Here. Have some of that. Boink. Boinked them. And, alright. Good. Good. Oh. Walked right into it, buddy. Too bad. Too bad. You walked right into it. Saving is done. Anyone back here? Alright. Did we make it to the mall? A special Australian meme. Do you have to be Australian to understand it? Is it like an Australian inside joke? Or can you explain it to us Yanks? Oh, used to bowl your head. Press the white circle. Which one was that? Is that like the back button? Or is that start? Oh, no. I forgot. It actually has like those two buttons. I totally forgot about those. Been so long since I played this thing. Just the white circle button. To bowl your head at your enemies, press white circle again to detonate it and blow them away.
Remember your target. Time for batting practice.
Here we go. Boom!
You don't have to take everything so literally, you know.
That's pretty good. Not a full strike, but good enough. Oh, watch out. Don't die now. Don't die just as you get a nice new thing. Come on. There we go. Okay, got him. Into the mall? Looks like it. Uh-oh. Okay. A little crazy. Lots of hosties. Lots of hostiles in there. And it seems like they're taking just pure delight in, There we go. Tip the scales a little bit. Alright, walk him right into me. Right over here. Right over here. Got it. Got it. Oh, I didn't even see him. Crap. Okay. Everybody good? You guys all taken care of? Okay, let's go. Let's continue into the elevator. And I lost my zombie army. Damn it. Gonna have to start all over again. Where's he going? What was he trying to do? No, you won't. You'll do no such thing. You'll do no such thing. No. No, I don't want to. I don't think so. Oh, here's some dudes. I got some buddies, actually. All right, good. Let's get out there. Let's get out there and do some work. Come on, guys. You just go straight. Just go. You can overwhelm one dude, I think. We just got to get downstairs. Come on, guys. Walk it. They got some problems with keeping it moving. They want to stop all the time. Here you go. Come on. Just go. Just go. I shouldn't have to shove so much. And that whistle, like, hardly works. I don't understand the mechanics behind it. It never wants to do a good job. The whistle. Come on, let's go. Let's go downstairs. Well, yeah, what, am I out? Am I out? Maybe I can do a little flatulence. He just threw up everywhere. That's a good sign. Rip that dude's arm off. Give him a little whack with it. Whack him off. Ah, there's the guy over there. Alright. Hold on, let's heal up for a sec. No reason to rush it. Regain that composure. Got him. Oh, done. Have a nice seat. It's a little dark in here. It's actually very dark. I thought it was going to be a bit more detailed and just aesthetically pleasing. But this mall is pretty drab. There's like nothing in here. If that's indeed where we are. They just didn't fill it out very well. They're like no shops or anything. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but that's what it feels like. It feels like it's just not, it's not complete. Do I need to go back up? And if so, why would you... Oh, no, maybe this way. All right. And somehow all of my zombies have just gone away. Somehow that happened. All those dudes I had just disappeared now. Well, that's not totally true, JJ. We've got one mall around here that's still quite hustling and bustling. That's still at like peak mall era look. I mean, it's always busy. It's well kept and well kempt. There aren't a bunch of empty storefronts. You know, it's mostly full of actual functioning stores. It's decorated nicely.
I'll beat you down.
It's pleasant to walk around in. Pleasant aromas. But almost every other mall that that you can go to in this area is dying. Like I said, there's like one of them. Look there. Probably a bunch of guys in here, huh? Wings. Yeah, there you go. Hey, stop it. Stop it. You stop. Ha! Yeah, Canada's different from here, she says. Yeah, it's quite different up here in the, what do they call it here? In the Great White North. Do they call it that? Here in old Canuck land. Oh. Oh, we got a. Speaking of Canada, look, we got a hockey player. How fortuitous. There we go. Great White North. Yup, that's right. There's old Pop Culture in the chat. Old Pop Culture's popped in. We'll be getting in touch with Pop Culture soon about some upcoming Pop Culture Minute segments. Probably be good for YouTube Shorts. You know? I mean, that's perfect for him. Perfect length for his content. The Pop Culture Minute. With him. Pop Culture. You gotta eat his brain. There you go. 2-in-1 multiplex. Monsieur Buckeye Canuckeye. Ah, the Buckeye. Whoa! Thought he was gonna run me right over. The Buckeye Canuckeye. What a great nickname that is. Mr. Suit. Huh. If I can just get around here to just chill for a second, that would be nice. What does it say? In Van Pelt something? Stretchy's Big and Tall. I Cut You Barbershop. So this is like one of them outdoor malls. Just Pants. Which I don't like as much. You know, outdoor malls really, I feel like they became like the go-to in recent times. All these newfangled outdoor malls everywhere to take place of traditional malls, which I don't dig it. I don't think it's any kind of replacement. You can't go to the outdoor mall when it's raining. No one wants that. Oh, it's so nice when it's a fine sunny day, but when it's not, everyone hates it. Everyone hates it. No one goes there. Everyone stays home. And then they're crying and whining. Oh no! Why can't I go to the mall? Maybe because you spent so much time trashing it for so long, you know, and now you actually want to go there. But the chickens have come home to roost, as it were. You neglected the mall for too long, just going to the outdoor mall because it was sunny. And then, oh no! Several weeks of rainfall, and I have nowhere to go shopping. What will I do? You'll think twice in the future. That's what you'll do. Sona thinks everyone should use the transatlantic accent starting tomorrow. Justin said, "Of course, darling Sona. It's preposterous otherwise. Preposterous. Otherwise, yes, indeed." Quite the underutilized accent. Some say forgotten to time. Others say it never really existed at all. I say otherwise. Underutilized, underappreciated. Due for a comeback. Whoa! Watch out. There we go. There, you gotta rip that off. Gotta give him a whack. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, chase him on down there. Give him a whack. Oh, nope. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Just a skosh. Oh, what? Where did he... Here. Did we get him? We got him? Okay, good. Reach a save point. Oh. "23 skidoo. Those zombos deserve a right good kicking in the tuchus." Tuchus? I've never heard that word. Did you make that up? Is that a JJ original? The tuchus? Or the tukus? Tuchus? And I don't know 23 skidoo either. I know Blues skidoo we can too. They should reboot Blues Clues with a transatlantic man. Well, we must find the first paw print. And that's the first clue. Put it in our notebook. Now what do we do?
Please, not the throat. He just ate my brain.
Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. You know, with me and you and my dog Blue, we could do anything that we want to do. Took us. It's Yiddish? Oh, took us. Took us. I was thinking tuchus. Well, I think that tuchus should be crowned with its own autonomy as a fully functioning word of its own. The old tuchus. Boink. Hey, you gotta get out of there! No! Damn it! I thought I'd taken them all out with my damn thingamabobber. I didn't know so many dudes were still alive.
You're killing me. Spit that out, damn it.
No. Damn yourself.
Stop hitting me.
Two choose emoji. I'll have to create one. When I get a certain number of new members, then I can add more emojis. There we go. I think that got most of them that time. I don't know how many escaped. Hopefully not many. Oh, look. Maybe a few still. Why can't I eat him? You damn bitch. Here. Come on. Stop fucking with me. Savings done. Okay. And then? Almost out. Almost cached. Well, pretty much is cached. Let's see. Where are they taking us next? Might probably wrap it up soon. What do you guys think? Because we're kind of in bonus time right now. I didn't think I'd be back tonight. Not in this capacity. I thought I'd maybe read a short horror story for a little while. But I didn't expect my power to be back on for like another 2+ hours. And here we are. Brown. Fair enough, says JJ. Because I don't know that I'm even halfway through this game yet. I think it's got... Oh, whatever happened to the girl Stubbs has... They haven't checked in on her in a while. Maybe we'll find out in the next cutscene. Maybe we'll do another check-in. But when I was reloading the game here, I looked. You can see like how many levels you have to unlock. And it looked like I had only done, I think, like 4 when the stream cut out. And there were like 10 or 11 more to go. Something like that. I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to get through this tonight. I don't know if this will be a one sitting dude. I mean, I could try. I could dig in and try. At the same time, I don't know. It might be wise to see where I am, like, you know, in the course of the game, like how much I have left. If it ever loads. This is going on for quite a while. I wonder if it's stuck. I could check by going back to the main menu. Okay, let me see. In Stubbs the Zombie, the mall level titled Punch Bowl Mall is the 6th chapter out of a total of 12 chapters in the game. This places it roughly halfway through the storyline. Punch Bowl Mall. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's... This, I feel like this has been going on for like several minutes now. I know it's not super fast because it's the original Xbox, but I feel like it's gotten stuck. It's not totally locked because I still hear the brains in the background. Like it wants to be working. It wants to load, but it's not doing it. Or it's taking a very, very long time doing so. I think it is frozen. It's tricky frozen. It's doing that frozen that's taunting you because the sound is still playing. So it's still working in some capacity, but I don't think it's going to move past this. So maybe that's a good place to just say okay for the evening, you know? Yeah, the first one was long, but I don't think it went on for this long. This is getting pretty ridiculous. This is a very long loading screen. I can show you this while I'm waiting. I've had this for some years. This is the official Stubbs the Zombie soundtrack on compact disc. If you're into oldies at all, this is a nice soundtrack. Got a lot of, 50s and 60s kind of early rock and roll tunes done by, well, when this came out in 2005, you could call them modern bands. And I guess they're still modern compared to artists from the 50s and 60s. But, Ben Queller with Lollipop. You heard that during the dance scene. The Ravenettes with My Boyfriend's Back. Death Cab for Cutie with Earth Angel. Rose Hill Drive, Shaken All Over. Cake with Strangers in the Night. The Walkmen, There Goes My Baby. Rogue Wave, Every Day. The Dandy Warhols, All I Have to Do Is Dream. Oranger, Mr. Sandman. The Flaming Lips, If I Only Had a Brain. Clem Snide with Tears on My Pillow. Milton Mapes with Lonesome Town. And Phantom Planet with The Living Dead. Not a bad album. And then the booklet's pretty neat too, I think. It's a nice kind of like, it's like a heavier cardstock. It's not your typical CD insert with glossy paper. I usually like those, but this is nice too. It feels more like a heavy-duty newspaper, you know? And then they give you some nice little artwork on the inside. There's Stubbs attacking someone in Punch Bowl. And then they even do little pictures of the artists. You see, they give you some little drawings there of all the various bands and musicians who played on this album. So it's fun. And then the fun and excitement of zombies in your own living room. A little ad for Stubbs on the back there that you might have seen in like a 1950s Reader's Digest or National Geographic. But hey, we don't get much stuff like this anymore. And that's a bummer. And this wasn't like, you know, you might see stuff like this for super duper big releases today, where they'll do like a deluxe package. What's crazy about those sometimes is they don't even include a physical copy of the game anymore. They do like all these extras. It'll be like a big box, but there's not even like a physical copy of the game. It's just like, oh, you can get whatever, a statue and a t-shirt and then a download card. Sheesh. Give me a break. Or a download code for the soundtrack instead of a compact disc or a cassette tape or a vinyl record, which I prefer. Speaking of records, I got these out too. I should shill more. I should shill more of my own stuff because I have it. And other people have stuff to shill their things. So why wouldn't I? Speaking of cassette tapes, if you don't have this, you can go get one at superdivorceme.com. This is the latest Super Divorce album. There's going to be a new one finally. I'm getting to work on it, but this is going to be the Action Figures album right here. 10 songs. It's a full-length album. 10 songs right there on your blue cassette tape of Super Divorce. And then, you know, it's also on compact disc. If you like a compact disc with a full CD booklet in there, there's the heart logo you've seen. There's the interior. You got full liner notes. You know what I mean? You get full liner notes with some little illustrations and all the lyrics and such. Because I always loved that, listening to music, reading the lyrics. It always bothered me when bands would release albums and then they didn't put lyrics in the liner notes, because you can't always hear what people are saying when they're singing. And that was always a bother. And here's the first Super Divorce album. Got some of these for sale still. This is older than Action Figures. I don't have as many of these left, but I do have some. This is Wish Ya the Best. A bit more harder edged. I think the upcoming Super Divorce album is going to be more of a return to this type of stuff. That doesn't mean I'll never make poppy music again, but this is kind of what I'm feeling right now. More in line with this. So you can check all that out on superdivorceme.com. Or you can listen to it on Spotify or iTunes, or wherever you stream your horse shit. You can find all that. Where's my facial hair? In this one. Here. Right there's me and Bender. Yeah, there you go. Back when I still had my dangly earring. I don't have my dangly earring anymore. Should I get my dangly earring back? I don't remember why I took it out. It wasn't because I didn't like it. I just stopped wearing it. Oh, I think Bender is going to come over on Friday for the Chill Out Zone stream, which will be a fun treat. JJ says I'm better off without the dangly. You think so? Maybe. Maybe not. No one knows for sure. Who can say for sure if I'm better off with or without the dangly earring? You know? It's one of those cosmic questions no one really knows the answer to. But for right now, all I can say is I don't have it. And I'm not rushing out to get it redone. So if you really don't like it, don't worry. I don't think I'm going to get on tomorrow's stream with a dangly earring. But a year from now, who knows? I don't know if I'll have a dangly earring a year from now. I can't call that. Obi-Wan always tells his partner he can be her little robot dancing man. Well, that's nice. I like to hear that my lyrics are being worked into, casual conversation that others are having today here in the year of our Lord 2025. It's nice to know that my lyrics are being quoted in casual conversation, in couples parlance, in little back and forths. That's nice. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. It's good news. Good news. Sona says, no dangly. All this resistance I'm getting kind of makes me want to do it now. I think the determining factor would be how badly Craven hates the idea. If he hates it as much as everyone else, then that might push me to actually do it. I am a bit of a contrarian. Guilty as charged. Just a bit. Not totally. I won't do things that I really, really don't want to do just because people tell me not to do them. I'm not that bad. I won't take up hobbies that I'm not interested in just because people tell me I shouldn't. Or I wouldn't totally change my style. If you're like, don't start dressing like Austin Powers all the time, I wouldn't show up to the next stream in a crushed velvet suit with the coiffed swoopy hair. I won't go that far. But if I'm kind of teetering on a decision, it's like, should I do this or not? I'm thinking about doing it. Do I want to? And it's like, I'm in that space. Sometimes people saying, no, you shouldn't. Sometimes that'll make me flip, where it's like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to do it. And that's how I feel about the dangly earring. So I don't know. Maybe I will go out tomorrow and have my dangly earring put back in. Probably not, but you never know. No, I don't have gauges. I've never had gauges. Just a traditional. I mean, it was done professionally. I didn't go to Claire's or anything. It was done by the piercer who used to work at our own shop, or at our shop. He actually owns his own just piercing studio now, and he did it. He's a fantastic piercer. Probably one of the best. Well, no, probably about it. He is one of the best in the region, and he did a good job. Fine job. But no, I never had gauges. I never entered that arena. Speaking of Bender, Bender has gauges. You can tell. You can see his gauges in this picture. Or one of them. You can see that his ears are gauged. Mine are not. No gauges. No gauges for me. I never did that. I missed the boat on that one. But we'll figure out what's going on with dangly earrings and Austin Powers costumes and chains and strawberry shortcake bonnets. We've got a wide variety of different accessories and accoutrements to feature on this channel during live streams. You just never know what's going to happen. Bonnets. Did you miss the whole discussion on the bonnets? I thought you were here for that. For the strawberry shortcake stream, when we play this game, I'm gonna wear a strawberry shortcake bonnet because, well, not in this game right here, but in the original cartoons, strawberry shortcake wore a bonnet, and I'm gonna wear a bonnet in solidarity, and I hope everyone here will wear their bonnets as well for that stream. We'll be playing this maybe next week. I've got to watch the original run of episodes. It's only, I think, the original 1980s cartoon was only 6 episodes. It was only like 6 TV specials that they would kind of run over and over again. It wasn't like Masters of the Universe or Rainbow Bright where you had a bunch of episodes. Strawberry Shortcake, to the best of my knowledge, was just made up of 6 network TV specials in the 1980s that were then released on VHS, and then they did several DVD releases over the years. But I need to watch those because when I play this game for the PlayStation 2, that kind of it goes from like a rebooted point of view. I don't think it's actually following the original series. I want to see how much they change. I want to see how much has changed in this PS2 game, how much lore they fucked with that might have pissed off fans of the original series back in the day. We're going to try that out, and I'm going to wear a bonnet. Oh, you're just... Well, Bob Ross afro will be... That'll be for like, I said maybe a painting game of some sort. Maybe we could play Mario Paint one night. That's fun to tinker around with. I could dress like Bob Ross for that. Or I also said Epic Mickey, because that's painting. That has to do with painting. I'm sure there are other painting games out there where we play as a painter. Probably some kid-geared games, I think. I'll have to look into that. All right. Well, yep. Still loading. Never came back. Too bad. Stubbs the Zombie, though. I think it's an underrated gem of the era. One of the best games. One of my favorite games, anyway, that came out on the original Xbox. It's just fun. It's just a fun kind of fairly mindless action, adventure, whatever you want to call it. Just run around and eat people's brains. Grow your zombie army. There's nothing too complicated about it. It's not crazy. I mean, it's probably not going to blow your mind. It's not going to be a life-changing game, I don't think, but it's definitely fun, and it's definitely worth having in your collection, in my opinion. And you can get it on Steam, too. I think it's only like $19.99 on Steam for a classic. Not too bad. So if you don't have the original Xbox, the hardware, like we played on tonight, then you can still get it on PC and play to your heart's content. And I say do it. Why not? Rating for Stubbs. I think I give Stubbs Oh boy. I give Stubbs 800 super divorces out of a possible 1,000 super divorces. And the reason why is not because everyone agrees it's an absolute classic. The reason why is because it's one of my favorite games on the Xbox. If you're one of my favorite games, from an entire generation. And, you know, I can look back fondly and I can play it, whatever. What did I say this? When was it? 2005? So if I can play it 20 years later and it's still a good time and I'm still having fun with it and there's still stuff in the game that makes me chuckle from time to time, then you deserve to be, I think, in the 800 club at least. And I was thinking about where it was going to sit. Should I bump it up there? I don't like just throwing out 800 and above. I'm trying to reserve that for very particular class of games. But I think that, yes, it makes it to 800. And I would cap it right there. Proud to have it in the 800 and above club, Stubbs the Zombie. 800 super divorces out of a possible 1,000 super divorces. Yeah. JJ said, "Yowza, you love this game." I do. I think it's great. And another thing that I might say, and I mentioned this while I was playing, but let me reiterate here. There's not much like this that's come out since. It's not like this play style was mimicked by a bunch of other games. I mean, it seems like there would have been more games that came out after this where it's like you play as a zombie, you run around, and you've got this kind of, you know, at the time, you're running around. It's not quite a sandbox, but it's a big open area, and you've got some freedom to move with bumpers around you, let's say, and you can kind of choose which way you want to go. So it feels like it's got the spirit of like GTA moving through it from that time. It's got a little bit of that. Not as many people moving around in the streets, not as much hustle and bustle. It's not as alive, but it's got some of that. And what I'm just saying is, like, it seems like after Stubbs came out, that would have been like a game style that spawned different iterations where you're this zombie and now you got to go infect as many people as possible, and then you can kind of bring the horde along with you. And I can't think of any other game that's done that since. There's probably something out there that has taken cues, but nothing comes to mind. Nothing big. Maybe someone out there can make me hip to a game that does this. That's kind of taken that formula and expanded upon it. But if you want to play a game where you're a zombie, you bite people, infect people, and then grow a zombie army, I don't know what other options there are. Which, again, that makes it more valuable to me. That gives it more merit. It's like it did something. Maybe enough people didn't like it. Maybe it didn't sell well enough, so other people weren't like, oh, well, I'm not making a Stubbs like because it didn't blow up. Not enough people played it, whatever. That's okay. That makes it more spatial. Sona said what she didn't nap through was really good. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, everyone should try it out. Give it a playthrough. And I think you'll have a good time. Because it's just silly. It's just silly fun. It's lighthearted for, you know, being slightly gory and graphic and you're walking around eating people's brains. It's lighthearted horror fare. And it's a fun game. And that's why I give it 800 super divorces out of a possible 1,000 super divorces. Will I be doing another poll? Yep. For next week's Bone, Broth, and Games, we'll do another poll. And I'll get that up within the coming days. If you have any requests, let me know. And I'll throw your request on there. See how it does. No one said anything yet. But if there's anything you'd like to see thrown in the mix, let me know. And we'll toss it on there. JJ said it's pretty unique, but it does remind him of Destroy All Humans, the series. I think I played the original Destroy All Humans. I didn't beat it, but I remember playing that one. And that might be fun to revisit sometime, because I don't remember a whole lot about it. I don't think I played it for very long. I think I might have rented it, which is why I didn't get too far into it. Probably one of those things I just got from Blockbuster for the weekend and then took back and never played again. But maybe I could try that sometime. We're wide open here. You know, like I said, we've got most of the actual systems at our disposal. So it's nice. I don't have to go out and just play PC games. We can venture out into the hinterlands and play some older stuff. And I like being able to play on the actual hardware too. I think that's more fun. I'm not trying to be a hipster about it. You know, I'm not like, oh, if you don't play on the original hardware, you're not really playing the game. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's cool. It's cool to be able to do this. It's cool to be able to hold out the box for people and say, this is what the box looks like. Or grab the disc and say, this is what the disc looks like. Or to, you know, to hold up the controller and it's an actual Xbox controller. I just like the experience of it. I'm not saying you have to do that or there's anything wrong with doing it otherwise. Playing on an emulator. If you're playing the game, you know, pretty much you're playing the game. But it's like, what's the difference between reading a novel in physical form where you get to open the book and sit down and flip through the pages versus reading it on a Kindle? I don't know. Can you really quantify it? You're reading the same words. That's what the skeptic would say. You're reading the same words. What does it matter? Well, I can't convince you unless you sit down and you enjoy the experience of flipping the book open and feeling the pages as you turn them and that whole thing. If that's not special to you, if you don't give a shit, then I'm not going to try to convince you that it's awesome. But if you do enjoy that experience, then that's kind of what I'm talking about. There's to a certain fucking predisposition, it just feels nice to play on the original thing. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I am your depressed millennial Canadian recently divorced hipster contrarian. We're adding things to the mix here. It's going to be too much to print on a t-shirt if we're not careful. But yeah, okay. You see what I'm saying. The feel of a book is second to none. I agree. There's no substitute for it. Is it nice to be able to load up a bunch of different books on a Kindle or on your phone through like the Kindle app or the Amazon app, whatever you read your shit through, or to listen to an audio book? I mean, all those things are nice. They're nice, they're convenient, they have their place. But the act of sitting down with a nice cup of coffee or a glass of whiskey or something, or a water even, just sitting down in a chair or lying in bed at night, kind of prop yourself up and you read a few pages before bed, that's just its own thing. It's not something that can be replaced. It can't be fucked with, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. All right. Hey, maybe that's the face I'll put on the t-shirt. Should that be the face? That face will take up like the entire front of the t-shirt, and then over top of the face in red letters, it'll just like red all caps going from top to bottom over top of the face, just depressed millennial Canadian recently divorced hipster contrarian, and that'll be the shirt. Maybe that can be the shirt. Would you guys buy that shirt? Maybe I should wait another few months and see if anything else is added to it, to the list to the description of Super Divorce, at least in chat lore of who I am and what I'm all about. Sona will buy 30. Well, I'll make 30 if you'll buy them. Sure. Maybe we can pass them out. Take one to every person you help. Keep a stockpile of the official Super Divorce depressed millennial Canadian recently divorced hipster contrarian shirts with my face that you can pass out to every person you help at your job as kind of like a get well soon gift to help them get back on their feet. Give them something to motivate themselves. You know? They can put that on, they can look in the mirror and they can say, at least I'm not that. At least I don't have that happening. And they'll maybe feel better about their whatever they're going through. You'll be in HR the first 3 minutes. A real cautionary tale, JJ says. Yeah. Okay, well, you can find some other use. I'm sure you can get rid of 30 of them if you want to do that. Yeah. Maybe you can sell them on the black market. You can buy them from me for like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. And then you can mark the price up to like, who knows, sky's the limit, $500 a piece. Who knows what people are going to pay for those when they see you walking around in one. Wow, where'd you get that? Actually, I sell them. Oh, do you have any? Yes, I have one left, and I'll let it go for $719. Oh, let me just run to the ATM real quick, and then boom, and there you go. I won't stop you from doing that. Yeah, JJ's right. This would go well with Good Brothers bootlegs. He's going to sell bootleg copies of the monthly cassette tape, and Sona can sell bootleg copies. Well, they'll be real copies. They'll be sold at an extremely high markup. You know, she'll be like the Super Divorce t-shirt scalper. That'll be her official title. There can only be one of those, by the way. So I give Sona permission to scalp Super Divorce t-shirts. As many as she wants at whatever price she wants. Use bots to buy them all up as soon as I release them, and then mark them up and sell them at exorbitant increases in retail price. Make sure you get rich off of it. And as for me, Super Scalper Sona, that's right. I think that's going to do it. Tomorrow, we're going to play a handheld game, and it will be a surprise. Handhelds are easy to switch in and out, you know, and especially since it's potato stream, we could end up doing more than one game. We could stick on the same one. I don't know yet. We'll see. But it'll be something handheld, and it will be filmed in Potato Vision, just to mix it up a little bit, just for fun, just to keep things interesting, because that's fun to do from time to time. So please be here at 10 p.m. if you'd like. That's when we get started. Obi-Wan, have a good one. Enjoy your evening, everybody, and your day tomorrow. And I hope to see you again very soon. All right? So take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing. Be back very soon with another video, another stream for you to watch. Bye-bye.